What up, people? It's your boy, Master Chudy, out here with another video. Today is the release of the November 2020 solicitations. And as people may already know, this release of solicitations is very important. It's news breaking because DC has delivered the axe on a wide variety of titles, which leads to which leads basically as the aftermath and the consequences of their editorial streamlining. We're now going to see how this affects writers and artists and whatnot. But let's get into it, basically. Um, Here's like I said, DC released their full November 2020 solicitations and covers, and the theme for November seems to be contraction. While not directly related to this week's significant layoff and organizational changes, at the publisher, November solicitations would have been finalized long before this week's. It does raise questions about the size and the scope of DC's line moving forward. So, you know, what's interesting is that now, you know, yeah, this may have been done in advance, but that means that the streamlining was planned well in advance. So we see that DC has canceled a number of titles in November. Teen Titans, is gone. Young Justice, gone. Suicide Squad, Hawkman, and John Constantine are also gone. With the um, marking the solicitations with a final issue designator. Less clear, however, is the fate of Aquaman. They say that the solicitation doesn't bear the final issue marker of DC's confirmed cancellations, even though this is Kelly Sue DeConnick's last issue on the title. So we see that, DC has not responded. But let's get into these solicitations. So we got the other history of the DC universe. I think this is meant to look at the side characters, really, such as Black Lightning. Um, we also look at Karen and Mal Duncan, Bumblebee, and pretty much, another good one, Renee Montoya, and Katana. So we'll see how that goes. We see that we have a punchline first issue. It's a simple one shot, as they say. So for those who think that it's too much punchline, she is not. She is definitely at the moment not getting a series as of yet. But I'm very hyped for this. They say that it's going to look at how Alexis K, which is her real name, and will take Leslie Tompkins, Harper Row, and Cullen Rowe on a harrowing journey that reveals the fringe teenager's radicalization of the ideology of a madman. So this should be an interesting one. We have Batman 102, where we see that new characters are still coming in from the aftermath, known as, this is supposed to be Ghost Hunter, I believe his name is. And what's interesting is that Batman is still in his iconic black and gray, which means that he is not changing that costume that we saw in the blue one anytime soon. He's not changing into that one. Ghostmaker is his name, basically. We also find a lot about Clown Hunter as well. And it says that Harley Quinn is also in danger, so we'll see where that goes. We see another Tales of the Dark Multiverse. Really like this one. Really liked a lot of the Tales of the Dark Multiverse. Dexter Soy, my man, is going to be on that art, so I'm always happy to see that as well. More Tales of the Dark Multiverse. Deceased Dead Planet, of course, still going on. Tom Taylor is going and moving forward. Dark Knight's Metal, moving with their plan. Lots of one-shots are coming out of that. Justice League with their tie-ins as well, and whatnot. But let's move into the main thing. Oh, well, Sean Gordon Murphy still got his Murphyverse, so it's moving along with that. 6 issues. Rorschach, Tom King's Maxi series still going on. Wonder Woman is still going on. Wonder Woman is pretty much safe at the moment, as we see. But then we have Action Comics. That's still moving forward. Bendis still has that. Superman, Bendis still has that. Basically. Now we get to Aquaman. Now, this is said to be Kelly Sue DeConnick's last issue, and they make it clear, the guest starring. This is supposed to be the finale, but as stated, there is no final issue marker on this. So Aquaman's status is very much in flux. We don't know what's going to be happening. This is her definitive run. Kelly Sue DeConnick will be out, and Aquaman's future is in the moment. In flux, though I suspect, people might say it might get a reboot. I think a reboot is probably in the works. Who knows? Batman Beyond, Dan Jurgens. We're gonna have some time travel as well, so that should be interesting. Still there. Batman's Grave is coming to an end at the Maxi series and whatnot. So that's another title that's hit its run. Batman and Superman is still going out with Joshua Williamson still writing it, so that's cool to know. The classic Batman adventures and Paul Dini and his works, all of that. Catwoman is still going on as well, even from the aftermath of that, of the Joker Wars, so expect to see more Catwoman. Detective Comics now. This is what's interesting. A new foe called the Mirror has joined the Dark Knight's Rogue Gallery, so we're going to see more villains. More new villains are being added, which is something to be excited about. But what I don't like is that Damian Wayne is now kind of regressed, and the Detective Comics kind of confirms that this is happening, sadly. But who knows, And then we see to be confirmed that he. So why has the former boy Wonder? He is no longer Robin. Has targeted Tommy Elliott. Now they're going after Hush. This should be interesting. But Damian is now taking it on his business to avenge grudges that Bruce should be handling himself. So, this is definitely not what Damian fans want to see, basically. And The Flash, we're getting into basically it's ending fairly soon as well. Hawkman has also received the axe, and I know this is going to disappoint many because many people really liked this run. Robert Venditti has done a great job on it. Sad to see him go, but who knows where he's going to be on. But Hawkman is another one that has received the axe. Apparently, I didn't know that Tom Taylor's also got himself a Hellblazer series as well. I didn't know that. It's bi-monthly, so every 2 months, definitely. But the other Hellblazer, John Constantine, is ending at issue 12. So that's another one coming to an end. Joker Criminal Sanity is one of these black label books that has been going on, basically. It's definitely Criminal Minds, NCIS type of book. Not bad. Justice League Dark is still going on and strong, unlike its partner, Justice League Odyssey, which will be canceled in October. We have the Legion of Superheroes that is still going on. Brian Michael Bendis still has that. So that's that. Looney Tunes is, Mad TV, yeah. Metal Men is another maxi series going, at the end, it's reached its end. So now we have Nightwing. And so at this case, Nightwing has, we're all happy. Dan Jurgens is back on. Nightwing has received all of his memories after everything, thanks to the Joker War. But apparently KG Beast is going to kill this woman. Hopefully not. That's what it's implying. So, hey, more heartbreak coming for Dick. Now, this is an interesting one. Red Hood, which is no longer Outlaw now. He's known as Red Hood, which I find interesting. It's got a new writer, because as you know, Scott Lobdell leaves in October after 50 issues. Art's by Tony Akins. I'm very curious to see how he does. But it's a new era. I'm really sad that it seems like Artemis is not even going to be in this one. But it sees that, a new era begins for Red Hood. His outlaw days are behind him. Jason Todd returns home to Gotham City. While he plots what's next for Red Hood, he tracks down a childhood friend now living in the Hill. As Gotham Hill reels from the effects of the Joker War, Jason finds himself caught in the crossfire between vigilante protectors of a historic neighborhood and a rising criminal element on seizing power. So Sean Martin, bro, I hope he does a good job. I'm very invested in Red Hood, and I'm going to continue to follow it, all the ups and downs. So Red Hood is still here to stay, which makes me happy, because Jason Todd is an important character. Suicide Squad is another surprise that I did not know about, because this is its final issue. Now, Tom Taylor, sorry, not Tom King. Tom Taylor has said that, hey, this was always in the works. He went to Twitter immediately and said that, hey, this has always been the plan, and we just want to tell our story. But I don't think that was initially the case, because if this was a maxi issue, they would have said so. But yeah, 11 issues in, and it's over, and that's the end of the Suicide Squad. Teen Titans, another series that I followed. It was the first one that I reviewed on my channel when I started doing reviews. Is coming to an end as well. And this is also not good for Damien's name. And apparently John Kent is also getting some slander here. It says Robin betrayed them, Superboy abandoned them. Now the only Teen Titans left are Crush, Kid Flash, Red Arrow, and Roundhouse. As the teen heroes wrap up what may be their final mission, they're going to get some unexpected encouragement from a group that knows a little about how hard it is to be heroes. Special guest stars from the original Titans. Oh, that should be cool. About maybe so maybe there's a future for Teen Titans. Who knows? But this is the end of Teen Titans. Now this is a one that might have people interested. Young Justice is ending at issue number 20. This is the first of 4 major titles that Brian Michael Bendis is losing. Young Justice is officially out, and it seems that Wonder Comics as a whole, that imprint, is also gone as well. So that's that. So I thought I would break it down for you guys right there. DC has definitely delivered the axe. We've seen that, writers of various persuasions have all been affected. Many have lost out. Kelly Sue DeConnick is off of Aquaman. Brian Michael Bendis loses a title. Tom Taylor loses a title as well, but gains a title with Hellblazer, with a new Hellblazer comic, which I didn't know about. That in itself is very interesting as well. Personal favorites of mine, it would seem that for all intents and purposes, while the Bat family has been trimmed substantially as well, as there's no more Batgirl, Harley Quinn is out of the picture as well. Batman and the Outsiders has been canceled. You still have Nightwing and Red Hood, the first 2 Robins as well. We're going to definitely see more expansion in the Batman universe, which I'm pretty excited about in a way. Ghost Hunter looks like a very interesting character, and his design definitely speaks to it. So, I'm ready. Let's see what happens. So, thank y'all for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And hit the notifications to make sure you're notified. Comment below to give me your thoughts on this news out of DC. Once again, I do these videos for you, the people, because I want to discuss topics like this and get your input. Thank y'all for watching, and I should have more videos up when I can. Peace.